Do you ever feel like you're drowning in a sea of opinions, hot takes, and constant reactions? It's like the whole world is shouting, but nobody is actually thinking. You scroll through your phone, and it's just one wave of outrage after another. It's exhausting, right? It can leave you feeling confused, anxious, and completely drained of mental clarity. The great Stoic emperor Marcus Aurelius once wrote, "The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts. This has never been more true than it is today." If our minds are constantly cluttered with the noise of others' reactions, how can we possibly cultivate a happy and peaceful life? So today, let's talk about how to reclaim our clarity. I'm going to share 4 practical ways to stop reacting and start thinking, inspired by timeless wisdom. Number 1, practice the art of the pause. When something happens, a controversial news story, a frustrating email, a comment that rubs you the wrong way, our instant impulse is to react, to type, to speak, to judge. Instead, just pause. Take a deep breath. Create a small gap between the stimulus and your response. This isn't about ignoring the issue. It's about giving your rational mind a chance to catch up with your emotions. Ask yourself, does this require an immediate response? What is the most thoughtful way to proceed? Most of the time, you'll find that a delayed, considered response is far more effective and less stressful than a knee-jerk reaction. This simple habit of pausing is a superpower in a world that demands instant feedback. Number 2, curate your information diet. Just like you wouldn't eat junk food all day and expect to feel great, you can't consume a diet of mental junk and expect to have clear thoughts. Be intentional about what you let into your mind. Who are you following? What news sources are you reading? Do they encourage thoughtful consideration, or do they thrive on outrage and division? Unfollow accounts that consistently make you feel angry or anxious. Mute conversations that are going nowhere. Instead, seek out long-form content books, in-depth articles, podcasts that explore topics with nuance and depth. A well-nourished mind is a clear mind. You have the power to control your own feed, so use it wisely to protect your peace. Number 3, zoom out and look at the bigger picture. When we're caught in the middle of a reactive storm, everything feels incredibly urgent and important. But is it really? A powerful Stoic exercise is to view things from above. What's called the view from Plato. Imagine yourself floating up, looking down at your city, then your country, then the entire planet. From that perspective, does that heated argument on social media still seem like a big deal? This practice helps us gain perspective and detach from the trivial dramas of the day. It reminds us that most of what we get worked up about is temporary and, in the grand scheme of things, insignificant. This is not to say your feelings are not valid, but it helps distinguish what truly matters from what is just noise. Finally, number 4, reconnect with your own thoughts through journaling. The best way to understand what you think is to write it down. Set aside just 5 or 10 minutes each day to write freely without judgment. Ask yourself some simple questions. What is on my mind today? What am I feeling and why? What did I learn? This is not about writing a masterpiece. It's about having a private conversation with yourself. Writing helps untangle the messy knot of thoughts and emotions in your head, allowing you to see things with much greater clarity. It separates your own voice from the chorus of external opinions. When you know what you truly think, the reactions of the world lose their power over you. So, to recap, practice the pause, curate your information diet, zoom out for perspective, and journal to connect with your own voice. By implementing these strategies, you can build a mental fortress against the chaos of the reactive world. You can move from being a passive reactor to a thoughtful creator of your own experience. Remember what Marcus Aurelius said, "The quality of your thoughts determines the quality of your life." Let's start cultivating thoughts that lead to clarity, peace, and true happiness. Thank you so much for watching. If you found this helpful, please hit that like button and subscribe for more videos on living a more thoughtful and intentional life. I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. How do you maintain clarity in a noisy world? Take care, and I'll see you in the next one.